More than 50,000 people in communities north of Los Angeles have been told to evacuate. That's as a new wildfire sweeps rapidly across the nearby mountains, fueled by strong winds. The Hughes Fire has already engulfed around 40 square kilometers of brush, covering the region in thick, dark smoke. Red flag warnings are in effect across the area, which is only 60 kilometers away from the neighborhoods devastated by the recent Palisades and Eaton fires. Let's get more now from Jason Campidonia. He's a journalist for NBC News and iHeartRadio in Los Angeles. Jason, the Hughes Fire has spread far and wide very quickly. How has that happened?
Well, we're getting wind gusts of up to 60, 70 miles per hour in the area. Most of the region across Southern California is going to be under a red flag warning, wind gusts of well above 70 miles per hour for the next day or so. We learned about this fire about 10:45 in the morning, and by about 11:30, we were well above 1,000 acres, and it just continued to grow. We're well above 10,000 acres as we speak right now. Luckily, it's mainly burning vegetation out there, dry grass. It's a very hilly area next to Castaic Lake, just north of Los Angeles. There are homes in the area. There are big neighborhoods in the area, but it's mainly just keeping to the easy fuel, if you will, and just burning the dry brush out there.
And are fire crews being able to contain it?
Slowly but surely, there is some containment right now, about 10 to 15%, somewhere in there. But they're very cautious about letting the public know about containment lines because the winds are so erratic in the area. Those containment lines may be short-lived, if you will. So, and fire crews are very spread out right now. There's 4 or 5 major wildfires burning in the Los Angeles area in Southern California. And we're still battling the Palisades fire, and there's a lot burning right now in Southern California.
And it's also the Eaton fire that is still burning alongside the Palisades fire. Are authorities worried that these fires could link up with the Hughes fire?
I mean, there's potential. They are fairly far away from each other, which is a good thing. That is helping firefighters. But what that's doing is that's spreading resources very thin. So when the Hughes fire broke out, the new fire, they sent everything they could spare at it. 4 or 5 helicopters, 2 fixed wing aircraft out there to drop fire retardant onto the flames. But then where do those helicopters go? They're not helping the Palisades fire. They're not helping the Eaton fire. Or there was a fire that broke out in Ventura County, north of Los Angeles County as well. And we're getting resources from other states. But as these fires continue to pop up, resources are just stretched very, very thin.
And can you talk to us a bit about how the evacuation operations are progressing? I understand some 50,000 people have been told to evacuate.
That's right. And they continue to implement evacuation orders in the area in Southern California. And here's the thing. If the wind is blowing in one direction one minute, it could potentially change the next minute and start blowing in another direction. So this neighborhood was in danger. Now this neighborhood is in danger. Fire crews are telling people, be ready to go. Have a bag with clothes, medication, maybe some toys, anything that you might need, important documents, copies of a driver's license or a birth certificate, maybe some family photo albums, ready to go. Get them in your car and park your car backwards. So in the moment's notice, when you get that evacuation order, you can hit the road and get to safety. And a lot of these mountain areas have very narrow roadways, and it's making it very difficult to get out and get to safety. So luckily, most of the people under evacuation orders are doing that. There are some people, there's always holdouts that want to stay and protect their asset in their home. But fire crews do not condone that behavior. They want you to get out and get to safety.
We'll leave it there for the moment. Journalist Jason Campidonia, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.